No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Caught at the 25.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's what
he's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Rush is on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking down the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the...
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
It's in the tight end in motion. The give to the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback may change this route. Bring in the heat. Thanks for grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the status. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Oh, no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick release by the QB. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third down, he drops the throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Timeout, Clemson. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. Moving past the 25. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Steps away to find some room. Took care of it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Looking to scramble. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion, coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Finally,
oh, they just made me double-click X, bro. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. They really just made me double-click X,
He makes a
bro.
play in the back end. Nice job
Oh, my
reading
God.
the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
He really just made me
going to get
double-click
that
X,
big
bro.
play.
Timeout called by the defense.
That's
is
what.
their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
He really made me double click X, bro. That's doing crazy. You're right, though.
Power football with the run. Turning it on. Picks up the first down.
Thank you.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short.
Bro, I should have had him in the backfield, bro. I got stuff. Oh, God.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Fights off a defender. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense.
They made me double tap it, man.
Or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what
That's
he
not
does really
stupid.
well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Oh, my God,
The
bro.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, my God, bro. We gotta stop where we gotta score.
We've reached
I ain't
the
brought the
third
game,
quarter,
bro.
and we have a potential classic
They hit
run
X
out
to
and
height the ball, bro. They made me hit it
take a
twice.
peek at the stats.
They're doing
This
crazy.
is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Clemson! They move on top here in the fourth.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Vols have their offense in high gear.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
The throw. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols! This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you how
You're right, bro. There's no more team in the nation. You're right.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the
You're right, bro. You win this game right here, but it's a big upset, bro. You're right, baby.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
You're right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Obviously, this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. That's a 20. He's got space. Touchdown, Clemson. And they moved out front here in the 4th.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 22 over Arkansas.
Come on, Mike. Tighten up, baby.
We'll circle back.
You still got 2 minutes, bro. Still got 2 minutes, bro.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tennessee
Got 2 minutes, bro.
work the big orange offense on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He's got it along the sideline.
Go, come on.
Major gaps in that defense.
You don't get it till you take it.
And they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple short.
You don't have to stop him, and he's going to have to stop you, bro.
Those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Unleashes one deep.
He tripping. Come on, man.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Come
They
on.
wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet,
tripping,
big boy
bro.
underwear. You better bring it all with you. Because
I'm gonna be too not ready over
we
there.
talked about it all week. Mirror images going
Set him
at
up for the bait.
Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
Setting up for the extra point.
Let's
at
go,
the
Mike.
top. And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th.
Come on, baby.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll test the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you've got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
They'll snap it on first down.
Oh, got him out of his element, y'all. I got him out of his element, y'all. That's what I want right there. He throwing that ball.
Looking downfield on first down.
Told you. I told you. Let's go.
On first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but
It's time for him to go down. He's going to start throwing the ball. That's what I tell you.
This game hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when
That's
things
what I tell
aren't
you.
open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they
Should
still
have
have
killed
a
the
shot
Curly. You should
to
kill
walk out of here
the
with
quarterback hot, bro.
I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
That ain't going
On
nowhere.
target and complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Throw that bit one more time. One more pass.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make
big
sure
stop
that
right
they
here,
have
baby.
everything just right with a big play coming.
It's a big stop. Big stop. Big stop.
Now staring
Play
at a
edge.
3rd and short from the 40. He might want another play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Thank you.
It's
Let's
incomplete
go.
despite some serious arm
Let's
strength
go.
shown there.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been
Come
good.
on, Mike.
Especially the passing game. And I'll tell you
Ah,
QBs
he
play
should have
better
kept that
games
quarterback
than
high.
football, and
I
I'm
need
interested
one
to watch.
stop, baby.
Can he stay
I
positive?
need
Can
one
he
stop.
finish
I need
this
one
game
stop. I
off
need
on
one
a
stop. I
good
need
note?
one stop. I need one stop. Let's
So
go, bro.
Clemson is lining up to punt this one away.
Let's go.
Finally sending out a
I'm taking it
punter
to the
for this one.
crib,
Gotta
bro.
make sure they earn
Take it to
their
the crib,
letter.
bro. Take it to the crib, bro. Take it to the
First one
crib,
of the
bro.
day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week.
Oh my God, come on, man.
This guy is a daring
Where's your
punt
game?
return man.
I
He's
feel
not
that,
going to
bro.
settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little
go.
bit of ground for the offense.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A strike downfield.
Get out of there, baby.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete
Tripping.
pass
I'll take
caused
that.
by
You
the
stop
big
that touchdown.
hit
You
on
want.
first
That's
down.
all I
Second
want
down
right there.
coming.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Let's go, bro.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Now, Mike.
The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Call timeout. He just got down field.
Like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, dog.
Shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this team to take charge.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this will be for the game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Timeout, Clemson. And here comes the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game.
Slow down, come. Let's go, nigga. Come on. Come on, bro. Let's go, bro. Oh, God. Let's go, bro. Talk to me, dog. I'm good where they report that, nigga.
So he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch.
I'm good where they report that, dog. Talk to me, dog.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants a big play here late.
Pick.
Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.
Needed that game, bro. I got the hard games out the way. Oh, wow. Couple more games.